This
One more time.
conference will now be recorded.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, we're gonna call the meeting to order, February 3rd, 2022. We're gonna start with the secretary's report. We have any questions or changes to the secretary's report? If not, can I get a motion to approve it?
I move we approve it as presented. Dave.
Second,
Elaine will second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, it's approved. Second, is the planning committee meeting minutes. Any changes? Questions? If not, can I get a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion to approve, Helga.
Helga? Any second?
Barb?
Barb?
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It's, minutes are approved. Next we have the January 13th Safety Committee meeting minutes. Any changes or questions? If not, can I get a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve, Cynthia.
Thank you. Oh, Cynthia, you just got on, right?
Right.
Okay. And can I get a second, please?
Elaine.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's approved. Okay. Now we have the treasurer's report. I don't know, did Becky give you any instructions on this or?
Nope. The only thing of note is something I discussed last time. We transferred because we had paid early bill to Johnson Controls for a little over $2,500. We successfully completed that transfer. That's, the big one. Do you guys have any questions or comments?
Okay, can I get a motion to approve the treasury report?
Dave.
Thank you.
Can I get a second?
Barb?
Barb?
Who was that?
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed?
I didn't get the second.
It was Barb.
I still can't hear it clearly.
Barb Farrow.
Barb.
Yeah, Barb Farrow.
Okay, thanks.
Got it? Okay.
Got it. I got it now.
Let's see, did we say all in favor?
No.
All in favor?
Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
There we go. Opposed? Okay, the report is approved. Over to you, Abby.
Okay, so we're still in stage 4 of our reopening plan. The county and state are both requiring masks in all buildings, and we're planning on continuing it as well. The vaccination rates remain low in Collins and Gowanda. I am watching them every week. So I've got the dates when New York State started requiring the masks. I didn't put the challenge and then the redo because it didn't affect us at all because we just kept our thing in place. So any questions about that? Okay, so programs, we're still doing the Kids Make and Takes. We've got our adult and young adult evening book clubs. I attended a ribbon cutting ceremony for the Historical Society's Museum at the Painter Center on the 18th of December. We're still doing monthly adult crafts. We're doing 3 sessions, so they're pretty popular. Let's see. And just as a note, as we're looking at the statistics, in 2022, the state changed how they wanted the statistics counted for videos. So we're only looking at the first 7 days worth of views for those. So if you notice our numbers dropped, significantly on views, that's the reason why. So in December, we had 5 in-library programs with a total of 16 attendees, 2 virtual programs with 14 attendees, 8 videos posted with 585 views, no one-on-ones, and 106 take and makes were given away.
Wow.
Oh, and we had 1 outreach program when we went to the Painter Center, and there were 12 attendees there. In January, we had 6 in-library programs, and sorry, I forgot to write down the number, so I'm looking it up right now. January. Oh, come on. Sorry, I don't know that number. Oh, my chart changed, so I don't remember adult craft we had. I'm gonna have to get you that number after. I think it's about 20 people for the in-person library programs.
Okay, well, just send it to Edith so she can get the right amount in there.
Yeah. So we had 1 virtual program with 4 attendees. 7 videos were posted with a total of 395 views. 2 technology one-on-ones were held, and we gave away 105 take and makes. So our Wi-Fi use in December it was 174. In January it was 212. I've been noticing a little uptick in our January door counts too, so that's good news.
Yeah.
Onto the Sports Share Play Down Your Fines program. In 2021, we had a total of 7 families take out the sports equipment, and 6 kids cleared their accounts of fines.
Wow.
In December,
Yeah,
and that was as of the 24th. So in December, we got kids' snowshoes. They were available for the program. In 2022, 2 families took out sports equipment, and no children have cleared their accounts of fines. That was as of the 24th, before the snow really started taking off. Since the snow has started, we've barely been able to keep them on the shelves.
For goodness sake.
That's cool.
A total of 6 pairs, and
Wow.
coming in and out, and that's great. So
Yeah.
it's not necessarily the play down your fines, but it's something that our community is really excited to try.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so on to the building projects. The LED lights, the canister circles, were installed between the 14th and 16th of December. They're significantly brighter. It's great. The pendulum lights, the big ones, the shipping date got pushed back to February 12th, and we'll see what happens from there. We keep waiting for the next update on those, and then we just need to wait for them to get installed. So do you guys have any questions on any of that?
Sounds good.
Oh, no?
Nope.
Cool.
Okay, can
Sounds good.
I get a motion to approve the executive report?
Elaine will motion
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
And a second?
I'll go with seconds.
Okay, Helga?
Whose voice was that? Helga?
Helga, yeah. Yeah,
Thank
say your voice because she can't, Edith can't see anybody.
Yeah, I can see people. I just can't look at 6 pictures for once to see whose mouth is moving.
You can't see me.
No, I can't see Elaine or Dave.
That's
And you
right.
can't see me either.
I know
Okay,
it.
all in favor of approving the executive report?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, the report is approved. Committee reports?
The basics of the safety committee is that we're still wearing masks. We don't want to, loosen up anything. And I continue to monitor the COVID numbers and the vaccination rate. We'll keep looking at stuff and watching and reevaluating when the time comes for that. But till then, we're just gonna keep things steady here. And for the planning committee, we completed our draft for our long-range plan.
Yeah, good for you. Holy smoke, I'm impressed.
Yeah, we made
It's
it
complete.
through.
No, it's cast in concrete, isn't it?
We still need to have the formal approval. That's actually
Oh,
coming
that's
up.
tonight. Yeah, that's tonight. Yeah, for anybody who wasn't on that committee, strongly advise you to read that plan. It's really good, and it's all Abby. I mean, there were plenty of people on the committee, but she's the one that provided the framework, and I think what we really have is a document that's, should I say, actionable? You know, there's enough detail in there that you can take out any one of our goals and turn that into a project if you want to. And that was a great way to put it, Abby. So thanks a bunch.
Yeah, thank you, Abby.
That was a goal. You know, we can make fancy plans all day, but if we can't actually,
Yeah, this is a real one. This is a real one. Yeah,
Right.
Cool. That being said, we have a resolution to accept said plan. Edith, do you want to read it?
Sure. Long-range plan. The plan was sent out by email 12/30/21 and physical copies in early January. Resolution adopted by the Board of Trustees of the Town of Collins Public Library at the regular meeting of said Board of Trustees held by a teleconference on the 3rd day of February 2022 at 6 o'clock. I hereby certify that at a meeting of the Board of Trustees of the Town of Collins Public Library held by a teleconference on the 3rd day of February 2022, a resolution was adopted of which the following is a true copy. Resolved that the library operated under its plan of service in accordance with provisions of education law and the regulations of the Commissioner, and be it further resolved that the long-range plan of service 2022 to 2016.
that should be 2026.
Oh, okay. I wondered. 2022 to 2026 for the Town of Collins Public Library were reviewed and accepted by the Board of Trustees.
Okay, we're going to have a roll call.
First, we need a motion.
Yeah, first we need a motion to approve. Can I get a motion? Barb?
Barb, thank you.
Second?
Cynthia?
Thank you.
Second.
Okay. I call your name, say yes or no, or yay, or whatever. Helga?
Yes.
Cynthia?
Yes.
Barb?
Yes.
Kim?
Yes.
Edith?
Yes,
Becky Jo? Oh, Becky's not here. Sorry. Elaine?
Yes.
Dave?
Yes.
And I vote aye. The resolution is approved.
7-0.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7. Sorry. No, wait, 8. Helga, Cynthia, Barb, Holly, Jim. Did you count me, Edith?
No, that's my error.
Okay, so 8-0.
Thank you.
New business?
Okay. So the finance committee, we should meet virtually sometime soon. I don't know if you guys are available sometime between the 14th and the 18th. We can even schedule it after, but I thought, well, I've got people here if we want to kind of pin down better days. And
You have Rob here, however.
yeah, Rob. That's Holly, Rob, and Kim. We can do it after.
Oh. Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, and then it's on to the long resolution stuff.
What are the updates to B and ECPL personnel policies and procedures manual?
I listed them. I sent out an email and then I included them in here. I included where you can find them. Basically, updates in language, some legal stuff like the union membership one. There's some pronoun changes such as in sick leave. Some updates to contacts in the sexual harassment prevention policy. The internet safety and acceptable use policy was updated concerning the loan of internet hotspots. And the use of library-owned devices outside of the library buildings. And the free and direct access plan, there was no real change, but New York State requires a header with the dates concerning the systems, not ours, 5 years plan of service. So those were the changes.
Okay.
Okay, you want to read the resolution? Edith?
Oh, okay. Resolution adopted by the Board of Trustees of the Town of Collins Public Library at the regular meeting of said Board of Trustees held by a teleconference on the 3rd day of February 2022 at 6 o'clock. I hereby certify that at a meeting of Board of Trustees of the Town of Collins Public Library held by a teleconference on the 3rd day of February 2022, a resolution was adopted of which the following is a true copy. Whereas the Board of Trustees of the Town of Collins Public Library has the power and duty to determine and carry out all policies and principles pertaining to operations of the library and the exclusive power and duty to control library personnel, and whereas the Human Resources Department of the BECPL system reviews the policies and procedures in the manual throughout the year and makes changes as necessary, and whereas changes to said policies and procedures are incidental or based on changes to applicable laws or collectively bargained agreements, and changes to said policies and procedures may require corresponding updates to the handbook, and whereas on February 11, 2021, this board reviewed the changes made by the Human Resources Department to the policy since their last review of February 11, 2021, and recommends approval of same. And whereas this board recommends the review of the changes annually with subsequent reaffirmation of adoption of the manual and adoption of the amendments, now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Trustees of the Town of Collins Public Library reaffirms its adoption of the B&ECPL Personnel Policies and Procedural Manual and Employee Handbook and adopts the amendments made since February 11, 2021. And be it further resolved that the Human Resources Department will continue to update the B&ECPL Personnel Policies and Procedures Manual and the Employee Handbook as necessary, and will distribute same to all departments and contract libraries as set forth in the introduction to the Personnel Policies and Procedures Manual. And be it further resolved that the Board of Trustees of the Town of Collins Public Library endorses the annual review of the revisions made by the Human Resources Department to the B&ECPL Personnel Policies and Procedures Manual and the Employee Handbook in the 12 months prior to review for adoption by the board.
Can I get a motion to approve?
Elaine will
Elaine,
offer a motion, yes.
a second, please.
Dave,
Dave?
Dave? Thank you, Dave.
Okay. Helga?
Yes, yeah.
Cynthia?
Yes.
Barb?
Yes.
Kim?
Yes.
Edith?
Yes.
Elaine?
Yes.
Dave?
yes.
And I vote yes. 8-0 again.
Yep.
So the resolution is approved.
Yay.
Yeah, so before we go, Edith, so I think you've got the roll call, right? The whole 8 names?
Yeah.
Okay, because Cynthia came in after we had done it in the early part of the meeting.
Yeah, I got her though. Thank
Okay,
you.
great. Okay. Anything you want to say about the upcoming meetings? Next one is April 7th, I guess.
Just as a note, as has been the case, the state of emergency is set to expire, but we are hoping that legislation will be passed that will allow us to continue these meetings, virtually indefinitely. And legislation going through New York State that will hopefully, allow this to continue, whether or not there's a pandemic. So we of course anticipate, the next one being virtual as well.
Okay.
Woo-hoo.
Okay.
Who said that?
I
Edith.
think so.
Anything else anybody have to say?
I have something to say, but maybe it's after we're done with the meeting.
Okay, the
Doesn't
meeting is adjourned.